Hi, Luke Lyons here, your missionary here in Mega Manila, Philippines. First of all, I can't say thank you enough for all that you guys have already done for our ministry and our family and our personal lives. We're really seeing the effects of your prayers and all that you've given already in the past. So first of all, thank you. You've allowed us to do so much, and I'm going to tell you about a couple of those things that we've been able to do. Over the summer, with the COVID really hitting hard here in Mega Manila, we were able to give relief to thousands of families. 9,688 families received some form of food or relief effort during the pandemic. And it really was a big deal because we gave away tons of rice. We gave away 31 tons of rice, which is the equivalent of 17 vehicles. I mean, that's a lot of rice. And we did that, impacted these 9,688 families, and from that shared the gospel. Very intentional about finding ways to sit with people, talk with people, and share the gospel. And from that, we saw 4,212 make professions of faith. Many are already plugged into our community groups. Many have already started one-on-one discipleship, and we are already seeing many of them plugged into our weekend services as well. And you have a big part in that. The second thing, which I really hold near and dear to my heart, is our community group ministry. And every October, we have a season. It's called MMKP, Meet My Kapitbahay Party. Well, this year it's Kapitbahay, which means my direct neighbor. Meet My Neighbor Party. And every group we ask to intentionally share the gospel with their neighbor. Have a very small get together, 5 or 10 people, still meeting with all the protocols that we had. And from that, we had 1,217 people attend our small group parties, shared the gospel, and saw 387 make professions of faith. I love that. 387 new believers. They're going to start being discipled. They're already plugged into a small group. Many of them already on the weekend celebration service as well. And God has really opened up a great door for us to continue to serve people, even in the middle of all the mess. And God is really opening up another door. And I've been compelled, in fact, it was this time last year, where I was compelled and met with many of my volunteers and my leaders and said, hey, I believe in 2020 we should really strive for excellence and take a big step in the leadership development process. So my goal in 2020 has been to build the 1K Leader Army. And this is a 1,000 leader army where we are going to spend our effort and our energy developing, training, equipping, resourcing the next generation of leaders. What church wouldn't say no to more leaders? And so I've been compelled and burdened to really spend a lot of my energy, and I have been spending my energy on this, and I'm looking to scale it to the next level. We have about 450 small group leaders, community group leaders that serve in multiple churches all over the Philippines, as well as in Cambodia and in Thailand as well. And I'm looking to move that 450 up to 1,000. We have about 605 community groups that meet all over the city right now, and those are then going to bump up well over 1,000 moving into the new year. And so I want to ask you, would you consider this weekend, as you're spending time with your family over Thanksgiving, maybe you're going on your way home or on your way back home, or maybe people just left your house, would you consider partnering with us? I'm trying to raise $13,000 for this project, which will allow us to scale, like I mentioned earlier, and really make a big difference in impacting, training, resourcing, moving people around the city so that they can attend different trainings and be fully equipped to lead the church into the future as we launch into 2021. So I would ask you, would you consider partnering with us? We have different partners that come at all different levels. We have people that come in at $100, people that come in at $500. We've had donors that come in and partners that partnered at $1,000, and even more. And so I would challenge you, would you consider this as part of your giving into this new season, or into this season of giving into December, and partner with us? I'm going to put a link in the description and in the comments below, and if you're reading this, you're going to see it in the text of the newsletter update as well, where you can click the link and give directly online with your favorite credit card or bank card. If you want to write a check, I'm going to have the details in there as well. All this is tax deductible. It goes right away to the ministry, and we'll be able to use this to enlarge and really grow the kingdom that God has given us, and not the kingdom that He's given us, and grow the kingdom that God has, and do everything we can to develop as many leaders as we can, to plant as many churches as we can. And you have a big part. I can't thank you enough for all that you've done already, and I look forward to seeing what God is going to do in the future now with your partnership.